Welcome everyone. We are here at Edgewood in Merritt Island for the annual Energy Whiz Olympics. Today we're having a hydrogen production race. Here with me is our hydrogen expert Michael.
Thank you, Frankie. I'm happy to be here seeing all the charged action.
It's time to start, and here come the main players.
Wow, here comes oxygen. Did you hear about how she's dating magnesium?
Oh, MG.
What are you doing? Don't you know it's MGO?
What are you doing? Don't you mean hydrogen you doing? Speaking of hydrogen, here she comes.
Okay, so this is what happens. Hydrogen and oxygen want to be together. They're best friends, but they have a wall in between them. In a fuel cell, every hydrogen molecule splits into 2 hydrogen ions or protons and 2 electrons. The protons pass through the membrane and the electrons flow through the wire over to the cathode.
What happens on the other side of the cell?
It's the same process, but with oxygen instead of hydrogen.
Looks like someone didn't use distilled water.
Yeah, if you don't use distilled water, you could damage your cell.
Anyways, what happens when hydrogen and oxygen combine?
They win. The object of the game is to make water, because water gives you energy. Remember to only use distilled water.
So, basically, the particles enter from the anode, or the cathode, and the electrolyte in the cell acts like a bouncer and only lets certain ions through the anode or the cathode. Hydrogen and oxygen combine at the cathode to make water. Whether they combine at the anode or the cathode, together hydrogen and oxygen form water, which drains from the cell. As long as a fuel cell is supplied with hydrogen and oxygen, it will generate electricity. So in the end, you end up with power and water. Everyone wins. This has been Hydrogen News. Thank you and good night.